That's right. You're reading it correctly. The Texas Marching Classic is getting the Nerd In treatment. We're going to go over the schedule. We're going to go over the programs that are going to be there. This is basically BOA Austin 2.0, like the part two of that regional, just because of the amount of quality caliber programs that go to this event every single year. So let's go over all that fun stuff. With that being said, good morning again. Daniel Valdez again. It's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get to it. Texas Marching Classic. It's always an incredible event. Lots of stuff going on with them this year. As we all know, if you don't know, you should. The event is put on by the Cedar Ridge Band Boosters organization, put on by the band and Color Guard. They work the event. The whole organization works the event, and then a very special treat this year. It always is when they enter the field, but they perform an exhibition in finals after they've been like handing out hot dogs all day. They got to put on their uniforms and entertain the crowd, and they'll definitely do that this year. So big thanks to the Cedar Ridge Band Boosters for putting on a fantastic event every single year. So let's talk a little bit about the event real quick, and then we'll go over the schedule, and then I'll get out of your way. Uh, Judging system's a little bit different than the Bands of America stuff. Bands of America, 60% is general effect, 20% is music, 20% is visual. Here at Texas Marching Classic, it's 40% general effect, 30% music, 30% visual. So it's a little bit more even across your captions there. So take that for what you want. The programs that are very, very good, that have very strong sections across the board, have strong programs. You usually don't see much of a change, but it is something that I like. I like having everything kind of spread out a little bit more instead of most of your points or the majority of your points coming from upstairs. So uh, there's that. There's your judging system. They always have fantastic judges there, and it's a great barometer for programs that are very competitive, but they are also they're also getting their shows done. So it's a good contest to go to get some really nice feedback from a fantastic judging panel, which is the same case this year. Real quick, the General Effect Media people are going to be taking over the Texas Marching Classic social media accounts. So look for that. Everything everywhere on Twitter, Instagram. They're going to be doing interviews. They're going to have results. They're going to have content, all sorts of fun stuff. Again, you can find all that stuff Texas Marching Classic on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, also on social media. For information on tickets, if you want to go to the event or live stream, if you're unable to attend the event, please go to texasmarchingclassic.org and they'll have all that information there for you. Cool, cool. With that being said, let's go over the schedule. Let's talk about this stuff, and then let's get on over to the event. By the way, I'm not able to make the event this year. It's a theme this year. Lots of work stuff that I got to take care of. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not able to make it this year, but I promise I'm going to do a little nerd in, and there will be a cherry on for this. There will be a recap of this at the end, at the conclusion of the event. Usually, probably come out Sunday or Monday or whenever I've got time to actually sit down and do it. So, um, since I can't, it's a bummer that I can't be there, but I know that the event will go on very well, and the crowds are always awesome there. So, like I said, this is a premier event as far as local contests go. So, with that being said, let's go take care of this, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and by popular demand, put that in big quotation marks. Welcome to the Nerd In. We are at the Texas Marching Classic at Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. The kids call it the Crack. Presented by the Cedar Ridge Band Booster and Color Guard organization. October 8th, 2022. We have 20 programs that are competing. 12 of them are going to be in finals, and one of them is walking out here as the Texas Marching Classic Championship. The champion. Let's get the schedule up. Starting at 9:30 in the morning. Nice late start time. I dig that. 9:30 time. We're coming up at Hutto High School at 9:30. The Henny train's back at 9:45. Hendrickson High School, big year this year with the national trip and everything. Just another stepping stone in their season. 10 a.m. is Weiss High School. They were actually a finalist at the Vista Ridge Marching Festival, which was last week. Very nice contest there. James Madison is at 10:15, and then at 10:30, rounding out that first block, you got Leander High School, finalist at Austin a couple of weeks ago, and they are the bronze medalist for the 5A state contest, which happened last year. Then you take a break. Then we come back at 11 a.m. The program out of San Antonio, Tom C. Clark High School. Then you have Midway at 11:15. You have Round Rock at 11:30. They were a finalist at BOA Austin just a few weeks ago. 11:45 is Sandra Day O'Connor. They were a finalist at the South Texas, the McAllen Regional, a couple of weeks ago. 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. That'd be ridiculous. 12 p.m. Vista Ridge High School. Of course, they hosted their own marching festival last week. They were a finalist at BOA San Antonio. They're former they're a finalist at BOA San Antonio. Meant to say BOA Austin last week, but they're always they make finals everywhere. So the Vista Ridge, former state champion, national finalist, state finalist, everything. They've done it all. Vista Ridge at 12 p.m. Then we take a nice big lunch. And by the way, whenever you're on break or whenever you're on lunch, make sure please go buy as many concessions as possible because a lot of people don't know this. But when you go to local contests, this is a big, big, big fundraiser for the program that's hosting the event. A lot of those concessions are either acquired at a very, very heavily discounted price or they're donated. So a lot of that money ends up coming right back to the Band Booster organization or the band that's hosting the event. So if you want to support the Cedar Ridge program, number one, buy tickets. Number two, buy the food. Okay, I know I tell people that all the time, but it's so true. Get out there and buy as many items as you possibly can, so we can help out these programs and make sure that they have strong uh, band programs for years to come. Cool, cool. It's basically my fancy way of saying, "Hey, eat." 115 Stony Point out of Round Rock ISD. If 115 Stony Point, 130 is Dripping Springs. They were a finalist at state contest last year, and then 145 my alma mater, Winston Churchill High School. You're gonna love this show. It's a lot of fun. Sweaters and everything. Mr. Rogers Show. Check it out. It's pretty neat. They're at 1:45 p.m. Then at 2 p.m., Rouse High School. They were a finalist at BOA Austin. They are the silver medalist for 5A state contest last year. Again, awesome, awesome show. Check it out. 215, the perennial, the Ronald Reagan High School Band. They actually won prelims at Texas Marching Classic last year, and they won prelims. Um, Finalist at West Houston Regional just last week. Saw the program. It's awesome. So Ronald Reagan coming back to Texas Marching Classic. They love this event. They love performing here, and I'm sure they love having them there as well. So Ronald Reagan 215. We take a break. We come back with McNeil High School at 2:45. Very impressive stuff at the Vista Ridge Marching Festival last week. So McNeil High School at 2:45. Then at 3 p.m. we have the BOA South Texas Regional Champion John B. Alexander out of Laredo. They were at Texas Marching Classic last year. They made finals there as well. 315, you have the six-time state champion. Four of them have been back to back to back to back. They were a finalist at BOA Austin just a couple of weeks ago. That's none other than the Wolfpack Cedar Park High School at 315. 3:30, we have Louis D. Brandeis High School Texas Marching Classic finalist last year. They were also a finalist at the BOA South Texas Regional just about a month ago. And then 3:45 p.m., the former national champion, the current reigning, defending Texas Marching Classic champions. They've done everything, everything. Concert band, marching band, doesn't matter what it is. They're one of the best, arguably the best. 3:45, Vandegrift High School, Viper Band, Vision Dance Company, coming back into the grid. You're gonna love that show. Then you do prelims awards at 4:30. They're gonna hand out trophies for first place, second place, third place in the classes. They're gonna hand out color guard trophies and percussion trophies and all sorts of fun stuff. Especially this event, especially for the percussion at this event, because there's some fantastic lines that show up every single year. So make sure to pay attention to that stuff. Again, awesome stuff. And then, of course, for finals exhibition, Cedar Ridge program, Cedar Ridge, they are the reigning defending BOA West Houston regional champions. Just fresh off their performance, they just got back. I know they had butts issues coming back, but they're finally back home. They're safe and sound, and now they're ready to perform and keep doing what they do. So uh, be sure to check out their performance for an exhibition at the Texas Marching Classic. This is a fantastic event, so well run, so many great programs that show up to this thing, and it's just probably one of the best local contests you're going to have out there. There's plenty around there. There's plenty in Dallas, plenty in Houston, there's plenty in San Antonio, and the Austin area. Texas Marching Classic really feels like the gold standard here. It just top to bottom, such a well run show there. So you look at the list, pretty difficult. 12 to finals. So that's going to be a tough egg to crack in there. And of course, you have tons of great top caliber, top shelf programs that are there. Like I said, a lot of these programs are going to have their shows finished. So now you're getting to the point where it's like, okay, we got to clean stuff now. A lot of these programs have already performed a couple of times at local contests. So you put your show out there, you try to get as much of the show out there as you can because we need to clean, especially when you have a judging panel like this, especially at an event like this where you can get some really solid feedback. You want to try to put as much content as you can out there because you're going to need that information to fine tune and tweak and change and do what you need to do in order to get that final product, that final performance, wherever it may be, the super regional, the state contest, or even nationals for a couple of programs here. That's something that's an invaluable tool. Folks, I am done here. I got to get out of here. That is the Texas Marching Classic Nerd, and thank you so much for listening. I really, really appreciate it. Remember, get on there, get on to TexasMarchingClassic.org, and find out some more information about all the exciting things that are going to be happening at the event. I'm done here. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.